Michael Cook is here to get us ready for the weekend with a couple of movies that you might want to see. We're here to talk about Dog and I, right? And I Want You Back?
Dog.
Or just Dog?
Just Dog, yes.
And then I Want You Back.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good. Dog, really?
Simple title.
Okay.
You keep it simple in Hollywood sometimes. Dog premiered today on local theaters. It stars Channing Tatum, who also co-directs this movie. The story is Channing Tatum plays a former Army Ranger who's wanting to become, have left the service because of brain trauma, but he's trying to get back overseas with a private military contractor. He needs the Army to sign off on him being redeployed. Well, the only way the Army will agree to do it, they want him to do a favor. They want him to take a former military service dog from the northeast of America down to Arizona to the funeral of a deceased comrade. The trick is this dog is a nightmare. Sadly, it has PTSD from her own deployments and just basically seems to attack everybody. Not viciously, but just sort of, because it has a muzzle. But this dog is a handful. But as you see, as these two travel across the country, they're both dealing with trauma from past wars, and they slowly bond over the course of their trip and have various adventures and meet people along the way who teach them things on how they can better relate to each other, and very heartwarming. And Channing Tatum, of course, is just a really good actor in terms of being able to show depth and warmth, and really has a good sense of humor that shines through in this movie. And even though look, this is a predictable movie. These two are going to become friends and bond, but it's just so well done that you're perfectly fine with that. And you want to see what other adventures they get into and what kind of, frankly, trouble they cause when Channing Tatum tries to find dates in bars or as they crisscross the country. So I really, really liked this movie. I thought it was very uplifting, very touching, about how everybody likes dogs, and how these two people, are two beings, one human, one dog, healed each other as they bonded during a cross-country road trip with each other. So it's playing at theaters. I really liked this movie, which is why I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, the name itself just kind of throws me off. Just Dog.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be about a bounty hunter.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what, because Channing Tatum didn't want to bond with the dog at the beginning, he just called it Dog, even though the dog's name is Lulu.
I got you.
Exactly.
Next, so I Want You Back.
I Want You Back, yes.
Well, thank you.
This is, this is on the new film on Amazon Prime. It's free for subscribers. Stars great cast: Jenny Slate, Charlie Day. They play two people who work in the same office building who are strangers, but on the same day, they are both dumped by the respective significant others. They meet on a stairwell in the office and develop a friendship. And they slowly come up with a plan where they will find a way to get the other's exes back for them. Jenny Slate had been dating Scott Eastman, and he dumps her, where Charlie Day had been dating Gina Rodriguez, and Jenny Slate agrees to find a way to, break them up, so that this friendship, they want to help each other get their exes back. And of course, there's always problems that are going to arise with this. Charlie Day befriends the Scott Eastman character, and they become good bros. Eastman's a trainer, and his new girlfriend owns a pie shop, and Charlie Day is just sort of hapless at times, can't figure out how to break up a couple that seem perfect for each other in a lot of ways. And Jenny Slate starts volunteering for a middle school production of Little Shop of Horrors, which in itself should be a hilarious movie. Just some of those scenes with middle school kids playing Little Shop of Horrors, which is a funny thing in and of itself, and trying to break up that couple. This is, again, like the previous film, it's a little bit predictable. I mean, you kind of already know which way it's going to go, but the ride is so enjoyable. Jenny Slate and Charlie Day usually are supporting characters in various movies or TV shows. But here, you really like seeing them as the leads, and you really root for them, and you kind of already know what's probably going to happen, but you want to see how they get to that ending. So it's a lot of funniness. It's a little bit darker at times in a good way, kind of a dark comedy, which I really enjoyed. So I highly recommend this movie. A good romantic comedy, very smart, very well done. I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
All right, 8.5 out of 10 and 8 on the other. So two movies that,
two movies
in a world of we don't know what's going on, predictability and a good ending. We like that.
Exactly.
Right. Thanks, Michael. Let's go to the rants now. You say I play.
Got a request.